Have you ever stood on the very edge of something you should desperately want? A career breakthrough, a deep loving connection, that moment of recognition. And then, from nowhere, this overwhelming urge to turn and run hits you, to smash it before it even begins. What if that victory, that crown, felt less like a triumph and more like a carefully laid trap? This isn't just you, this is a pattern, a shadow dance some of us do with success and intimacy. It's the paradox of the unsung hero, the one who achieves, who could wear the crown, but recoils as if it's a poisoned chalice. And history is surprisingly full of figures who wrestled with this. Think of T.E. Lawrence, the real Lawrence of Arabia. This was a man who orchestrated epic victories in the desert during World War I, a brilliant strategist, catapulted to global fame. Yet, after the war, he actively sought obscurity, enlisting in the ranks under assumed names, seemingly tormented by the very legend he helped create. His biographer, Jeremy Wilson, highlighted Lawrence's profound discomfort with vulgar success. Lawrence himself, in 7 Pillars of Wisdom, confessed, "There was a craving to be famous and a horror of being known, to like being known. For him, the crown didn't just fit, it burned." And while Lawrence's stage was global, this internal battle, this pushing away, it plays out in quieter ways, in our own lives, more often than we think. So, why? Why push away the very things many strive for? The roots often twist deep into childhood trauma. Imagine if you were that child, praised only for achievements, never for just being. Or perhaps, when you did shine, you were met with jealousy or even punishment. You learn quickly, don't you, that success can be dangerous. Psychoanalyst Donald Winnicott talked about the development of a false self, a protective persona built when our earliest environment doesn't feel safe or responsive enough for our authentic, vulnerable, true self to emerge. For someone with this background, the crown, be it success, love, or true visibility, threatens to expose that tender, hidden true self to perceived danger. It feels like being placed on a terrifyingly high pedestal, where the only way is a catastrophic fall. I remember staring at this incredible job offer once. My stomach didn't leap. It clenched, like a voice whispered, "They'll see through you. It's safer if this just goes away." So I started finding problems. The commute, the team, almost willing it to crumble. It makes you wonder, doesn't it? Think about a time you shied away from something genuinely good, something you should have wanted. Was it purely a fear of failing? Or was there a deeper, more unsettling fear of what succeeding might actually demand of you or expose in you? I'd be fascinated to hear your experiences with this in the comments below. So, this pushing away, this self-sabotage, isn't born from malice or a genuine desire to fail. It's an old, deeply ingrained protective mechanism, that poison chalice perception. It's the echo of past hurts, a childhood program still running, whispering that visibility equals vulnerability, that connection might lead to engulfment or abandonment. That responsibility is a crushing burden. It's the psyche's desperate attempt to avoid re-experiencing old pain, even if it means sacrificing present joy or future potential. The unsung hero isn't rejecting the reward. They're often rejecting the perceived, historically learned cost of that reward. Today, this pattern plays out everywhere, in the brilliant colleague who never applies for the leadership role, the talented artist who rarely shares their work, the person who ends relationships just as they start to deepen. We push people away, not because we don't desire connection, but because the intimacy feels like that crown, beautiful, but terrifyingly heavy, with the ghosts of past trauma. Recognizing this pattern is the first crucial step. Understanding that pushing people away is often a trauma response, not a character flaw, can shift everything. It opens the door to compassion for ourselves and for others who exhibit this behavior. So, here's something to really ponder, and I genuinely love for this to be a space where we can share and learn from each other. If the crown you're being offered, whether it's love, career success, or simply being truly seen, feels like it's laced with the poison of past trauma, how do you begin to detoxify it? How do you learn to distinguish the genuine value and potential joy of that crown from the shadows and fears your history has attached to it? I think I might have an idea how we do that. Let me know in the comments if you'd like to see a video of that. And while you're there, share your thoughts, your struggles, and your victories with being an unsung hero. Let's build a community around understanding these deep human patterns and trying to heal from them. And if you like this dive into human psychology through history, please consider liking and subscribing for more videos like this. Thanks for watching Historic Psychology, and I'll see you on the next one.